flows through my mind, guided from above with messages of love. Ready to go? Welcome to Ruby's Mindful Tarot. Hello all, hope you've been well. It's been a while. Today's video has two main focuses. One, I want to focus on gratitude. I feel that's very important. It's important every day generally, but especially coming to the end of the year, it's nice to think about all the things that you're grateful for before moving into the new year. And then second, the focus is messages for the new year. So encouraging messages for you to take into the new year. So there's three groups already. I was drawn to these colours: purple, baby blue and yellow. So if you're already feeling a colour, then that could be your group. But before we begin, we'll do 3 mindful breaths. And as we're doing that, I want you to cultivate the energy of gratitude. So feeling thankful, feeling grateful, happy, appreciative for the things that you have, for the things that you will be having. Yeah, okay. So let's do 3 mindful breaths. So just taking a very calm inhale through the nose, and then exhaling through the mouth. Okay, keep going a few more times. Breathing in the energy of gratitude. And then choosing to let go of things that no longer serve you, things that might have been weighing heavy on you. Just choose to release that, especially moving into this new year. A few more breaths. And as you're breathing, if possible, just try to think of things that you're grateful for. And if nothing's coming up, that's okay. It might come up during the reading or afterwards. You can close your eyes if you wish, or place a hand on your heart, your chest, your stomach, your shoulders, wherever you feel guided. We'll spend a few more moments breathing. Again, breathing in gratitude and exhaling out anything that no longer serves you, or things you want to release, things you don't wish to carry into the next year, 2024. Okay, one more inhale and exhale, and then I'll start with the cards. Okay, lovely. I'm drawn to this deck. This is Signs of the Times, this one. So as I said, there's 3 groups: purple, blue and yellow. I'm going to start with purple. And if you're not sure which group is yours, you can just watch all 3 and then see what messages relate to you. Okay. There's 1. There's 2. I feel that one's yours as well. So again, the theme or the intention of this reading is to provide encouraging messages for you for the new year, moving into the new year. Okay, these are all your cards, group 1, purple group. So I did feel called to bring out a clear quartz crystal as well. I feel this is for all 3 groups, which is interesting. There's usually a crystal per group, but yeah, clear quartz is a great crystal for clarity. Works a lot on the crown chakra, which is at the top of your head. That's to do with your connection with the divine. So straight away I'm sensing a need, or perhaps a goal of yours moving into the new year could be to connect more with your spiritual team. That can be through dreams, through active communication. You can find your own spiritual way of doing that, but that's something that's coming up already. Connecting more with your spiritual team in the new year and onwards. Okay, right. So as you can see, this one flipped over for you, so I'll start there. It's number 4, balance, yin yang. So the universe wants you to bring a bit more balance into your life in the new year. Brief example, so if you are someone who works hard and very doing, the universe wants you to kind of balance that out a bit and spend more time being rather than doing. So being present, being in tune with yourself, how you feel, again being in tune with your spiritual team. So yeah, a bit more balance. Number 38, the shift. This card often relates to seasons, as you can see in the picture. So we've got like winter, summer, fall and spring. Embrace the seasons. That's what I'm hearing for you. Embrace the change. So if changes are coming about in your life at this time, or if they will soon be, embrace it. Try not to resist it, because that change might be helping you with this, with that balance. Okay, let's see. Oh, yep, we have number 2, flamingo, fun. That's interesting. So fun, hold on. So again, this relates to balance, and that's probably why this card flipped over first, because all the other cards are seeming to confirm this. So like I said in the example, if you're someone who often works very, very hard, no matter what job it is, or you're just the type of person to worry or stress, whatever it is, the universe wants you to have more of this, have more fun, whatever that means for you. As long as you're safe, not hurting anyone, have more fun, doing the things that you enjoy. Nice. And your last card is recycle, recover. Perfect. So again, I do sense that you are someone who does work a lot, or who does have a lot of things on your mind, often maybe running around, if not physically, then mentally. It's time to rest, it's time to balance yourself out, it's time to recover, have more fun, and embrace the changes that are coming for you. Beautiful. And again, connecting with your spiritual team, that will help with that balance. You could possibly look into healing practices as well, even if it's just going for a massage, reflexology, facial, getting your nails done, whatever it is that makes you happy and will make you feel more balanced, do it. Okay, so that's the first group. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We'll do 2 mindful breaths. Again, the theme is gratitude, so be grateful, have that kind of energy around you, or choose to have a gratefulness, is that a word? Just choose to embody the energy of gratitude in this moment. Okay, so breathing in and then exhaling. Again, breathing in and then exhaling. Choosing to be grateful for the encouraging messages that have come for you, if you do feel that it connects to you, especially. Okay, and letting go stress. That was one of the things that I chose to let go in the beginning when we was doing the breathing exercises. Just letting go of stress and worrying. Okay. Right, moving on to group number 2, light blue. I'll start over here again. Okay, there's an animal one for you. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm hearing look up, because as I was just shuffling this a second ago, I felt called to lift my head up and look upwards. So that's a message that's coming for you, group 2, light blue. In the new year, the universe wants you to look up more. So perhaps you've been feeling down or looking at the negative side of things. Whatever it is, the universe is wanting to uplift you. Choose to look up. Okay, that's it. these are your cards, group 2. Let's go through them. I know some are flipped out already. Okay, let's start with this one. So you have number 34, Sunflower, Action. It's beautiful. The sun obviously is in the sky, and that's up as well. And of course the sunflower itself stands very tall, taller than most flowers. So I do sense that that's a strong message for you. I'm drawn to this yellow here. I know they're both yellow. So maybe some people in this group might have some extra messages in this group. Perhaps, if so, keep listening to find out. But so far, the messages for you moving into the new year is to look up, stand tall, and be confident. So that might be your main message. Let's see. You have number 13. So these are your animal cards. You've got Cat Spirit. Claim your independence. So a very similar message about standing tall, being sure of yourself, being confident. Claim your independence. Some of you might have cats as well, or like cats. But if not, the message is for you to be independent. So if there's a specific goal that you've been wanting to move towards, have faith and have the confidence in yourself to go for it. Again, you've got action, claim your independence, moving forward, standing tall, looking up. So the universe is encouraging all of this for you moving into the new year. I am very drawn to yellow. I know this is light blue, but regardless, maybe some of you could do with incorporating a bit of yellow into your life physically. So wearing yellow, that could be jewelry, clothes, nails, a bat, like accessories, or even if it's just a crystal like citrine or yellow adventurine, or even if it's just like a pencil, whatever it is, incorporate some yellow. That will help with this. Chakra wise, that's your solar chakra, the very center of you, which does relate to personal power, independence, willpower. So I feel called for you to focus on your solar chakra coming into the new year. That will help with this. Okay, we have number 44, Panther Spirit. Reclaim your power. That's more confirmation. I feel called to show you the image. So again, that's another type of cat as well. So being bold, being sure, reclaiming your power, independence, action. Okay. On top of all of that, you do also have the message from the universe that you are never alone. So although you're being called to have this very fiery, action, independent, powerful energy, also know that you're not alone. And that links back to that clear quartz message about connecting with your spiritual team. So you are never alone. And that could be on earth level, so having wonderful support, family, friends, colleagues, clients, whatever that means for you. You are never alone on earth, but also in spirit. The spiritual world, your spiritual team is supporting you as well. So keep that in mind as you go through that journey in the new year. Beautiful. You have number 10, forest bathing or bathing. Spend time in nature and focus on your hair. I'm hearing that as well. As you can see in the image, her hair is kind of like a nest and there's some eggs in there. But I do feel quite drawn to the hair. So tend to your hair in whatever way that means for you. So if you've been thinking to change it or to wash it, to trim it, to change the style, to change the color, whatever it is. And this is a message for some of you in this group. If you've already been thinking about something to do with your hair, this is confirmation of that. But yeah, on top of that, another message I'm getting from this card for you moving into the new year, connecting with nature. So that could be visiting a park, the beach, anything nature related, a garden, or even if it's working with herbs in some sort, something green. Garden, parks, going for a walk, fresh air, planting things. That will be good for your mental health, and that will help to give you the strength and courage to do this, whatever this task is, for you to move forward, be independent, reclaim your power. Spending time in nature will help, and that will also help you to connect with your spiritual team as well. And your last card, group 2, blue group, number 36, Power Lines, Energy. I feel called to read the book for this one. I'll just show you the image. So Power Lines, Energy. Let's see. I feel something significant is here. Straight away I just saw beware of burnout. So that's a message, but I'll just read wherever my eyes feel drawn to. So beware of burnout. Look into energy healing. Oh, I think I said that. Yep, that's confirmation. I mentioned about you focusing on your solar chakra. That's perfect confirmation. Look into energy healing, and you can do that yourself, or you could visit like an energy healing practitioner if you're interested. I offer that service. I do distant Reiki healing, distant chakra balancing therapy. Information's in the description. Okay, I'll just read out some of this. So energy constantly flows through power lines and provides a vital resource that is easy to take for granted. It's just there. Think of your energy in the same way as it runs through your body. It is important to take note of how you feel and where you are energetically. Do you feel tired? Do you feel overactive? This could be a sign of an imbalance that could easily lead to burnout and a loss of your own power. Remember, you had the message of reclaim your power. Surround yourself with those who complement and reciprocate your energy. You may also be a source of empowerment for others, which can lead to fulfilling connections. It's important to check in with yourself to be able to make the distinction between energy that's yours and that's not yours. So those are some extra messages for you, group 2. Protect your energy, look into energy healing, particularly solar chakra. Reclaim your power. The universe is wanting you to have the courage to be independent, to go towards your destiny, to go towards your goals in the new year. Beautiful. So those are your messages. Lovely. Definitely protect your energy. I did sense that with this card as well. That you just needing to be alone and just cleanse. So letting nature do that from the outside, but also from the inside as well. Clearing your mind, eating healthy foods, just cleansing yourself. Of course, do proper research before you do any cleansing practices, but that is something that's calling you. Okay, beautiful. Okay, lovely. Let's do 2 mindful breaths before I move on to group 3. Breathing in, remember, energy of gratitude. And then exhaling, being grateful that you're here, being grateful for the gifts that you have, being grateful that you're able to breathe, being grateful that you have food, health, and also being grateful for the fact that you're able to think. That came through. Quite specific, but I haven't even thought of that one before, so that was definitely from the universe for me to communicate. But being grateful for your ability to think about things. And as a reminder, you have choice in what you choose to think about. So if you are the type to worry a lot, and of course sometimes there are things that are worrisome, just know that you have the choice whether to focus on that or not, or how long you focus on it for. Okay, 2 more mindful breaths. I've got a sense of tiredness. So group 3, yellow, some of you might be feeling quite tired. We shall see. But again, the intention of this reading is encouraging messages for you moving into the new year. things the universe wants you to know or do, or maybe not do so much moving into the new year, 2024. Okay, these are your cards, group 3, yellow group. As you can see, this one flipped over, so that's number 8, heart and love, which is beautiful. So perhaps that's your main focus. We shall see. Self-love, perhaps. Okay, I feel cool to start with your animal cards because I feel you have quite a few. Okay, you have number 37, lion spirit, being generous. Remember I mentioned some people who were in group 2, blue, are also in this group. And I know there were some cats in group 2, and that's confirmation. Lion, type of cat. But yeah, lion spirit, so being generous to yourself, I'm hearing. So in the new year, the universe wants you to love on yourself a bit more. Treat yourself. You have number 28, frog spirit, clearing out the clutter. So for this group, I'm sensing more of a need to do specific things, such as clearing out your home, clearing out your space. So for some of you, this, although spring is often associated with spring cleaning and clearing out, for some of you in this group, you're being called to do that now. To start clearing things out physically and also mentally as well. So if things have been on your mind all year that is not serving you well, choose to clear that out. Clear it out of your mind to make space for more positive, beautiful things to plant themselves and grow. But also, if you have got an area in your home that's very messy that you've been meaning to sort out, that's a message for you to do it. Yep, number 47, pig spirit, using your mind wisely. That's confirmation of what I mentioned about things that haven't been serving you well mentally, things that you've been choosing to worry about or ruminate over. Let that go, clear your mind, make space for the new things that are coming your way. And you also have number 53, seahorse spirit, beautiful. Watch and wait. Things are coming forward for you in the new year, beautiful things. You need to make space for it, physically and mentally. Make space for the things that are coming. And in the meantime, focus a bit more on self-love, on treating yourself as you treat others. So I feel this group is possibly filled with people who are very, very giving and nurturing. If that's the case, that's beautiful. Continue. Just don't forget about you. If you have nothing, if you're not filling your cup, you can't give as efficiently or as beautifully as you would want to. So fill your cup, and then it will overflow to others around you naturally without you even having to put so much effort into it. We have number 3, patience. Come on to that. I feel be patient with yourself. So again, this could be a group who's often giving to others, who's very patient with others, but not so much with yourself. If that's the case and that relates to you, this is a message for you moving into the new year to have more patience with yourself. Be more patient, be more generous, treat yourself. Say some lovely, kind, loving affirmations to yourself as well. Encourage yourself. Okay, yep, this as well. Boundaries. That's all part of self-love as well. Boundaries, what you are willing to accept, what you are not willing to accept from people, from yourself. physically, mentally, whatever that means for you. I feel you will know what this relates to. Something that you've been wanting to put a stop to or to limit in some way to help you feel more balanced. That's encouragement. Universe wants you to put up boundaries to protect your peace. Again, that's part of self-love, which is very necessary. Okay, we have number 32, Spirit of the South. If you hear music in the background, that's just my neighbours. Anyway, number 32, Spirit of the South. Things that you're being called to release and let go of. Again, that relates to kind of clearing out the clutter. Might read the book for that. There might be extra messages there. Oh, and you have Spirit of the East. That's interesting. I've got East and South. Southeast. Okay, I'm going to read the books for these two. There might be extra messages. This one. We'll start with Spirit of the South. Okay. The Spirit of the South is connected to the element of fire and initiates you to the energy of expansion, radiance, action, excitement, and rapid change. When this archetype comes into your life, it brings about a need to head towards your soul's purpose without further delay or distraction. Being aware of these messages and acting accordingly allow you to channel the Spirit of the South in a healthy, productive way. Let me read a bit more. I skipped a bit. We all have a purpose to fulfill. The universe gives us little nudges and messages, letting us know which direction to take. Being aware of these messages and acting accordingly allow you to channel the Spirit of the South in a healthy, productive way. The universe always gives you plenty of time to change directions when you fall off course. If you ignore these warnings, the universe must step in and burn through that which leads you astray. You have received this card as a final warning that some changes must occur in your life. Continue to ignore these warnings and fire will manifest in your life as chaos and destruction until you come back to your purpose. That might sound a bit scary, but I do feel those messages, or the main thing for you to focus on as we enter the new year, is the self-love. Being generous, being patient, putting up boundaries. That's your main focus, and that will help put you back on track towards your destiny. Again, clearing out your mind, clearing out your physical space if it's messy, and choosing to use your mind wisely. Your mind is like a battery, think of it like that. You don't want to overwork it or overcharge it on something that's pointless or something that's useless, that's not serving you well. You want to use that battery for something that's fulfilling. Okay, last one, Spirit of the East. Let's see. Before I move on to this one, I feel music. So some of you in this group might like music, especially how the neighbours just started playing that during your reading. I feel that could be relevant to you. So that's also part of self-love. If you enjoy music, then spend time listening to your favourite songs, dancing, whatever that means for you. Okay, or if you play an instrument, pick that up again or continue with it. Okay, Spirit of the East. Ooh, hold on. Okay, the Spirit of the East is connected to the element of air and initiates you to the energy of clarity, truth, new beginnings, and the realm of ideas. When this archetype comes into your life, it's an invitation to lead with the mind instead of emotion, applying logic and rationale to your current situation. This is a moment for integrity and an unbiased opinion. That relates to this one as well, about using your mind wisely. This card may come to a reading when your situation requires self-awareness and reflection. What can you learn from your situation? How have your emotions affected your perspective? And are there any truths you may have omitted to sway things in your favor? Be honest with yourself and with others. Being open and truthful is the best way to resolve your situation. So part of what you can do within your self-love, self-care practice is self-reflection. And now seems like a good time for that as we're coming into the new year. Spend a bit of time reflecting on how you've taken in your experiences over the last year, how they've made you feel, how you've responded, and then go from there. I feel to pull out one more card for you. So this is from the How to Love Yourself affirmation deck. Okay, so I'm just going to pull out one card, an affirmation that you can start with to help you along your self-love, self-care journey. But please take in the messages that related to you from this group, yellow. I do feel for some of you it will be necessary for you to re-watch this. Like you might have missed some messages that I said, or if when you hear it a second time, something might click for you. Okay, there we go. Oh, 2 came out. Okay, I'll keep it. So here are your self-love affirmations. I am safe and secure in my world. I am safe and secure in my world. I choose to believe that everyone is always helpful. Therefore, wherever I go in life, people are there to help me. That's interesting. I did mention that you could be the type to always help others and not focus on yourself as much. So that's a nice affirmation for you. I choose to believe that everyone is always helpful. Therefore, wherever I go in life, people are there to help me. So it's not always you helping everyone all the time, but people are also there to help you when needed as well. And your second affirmation, I let go of the past with ease. That's perfect. That will help you when you do your self-reflections, choosing to let go of the past with ease. So not holding on or clinging on to specific events of the past, whether they're positive or negative, just seeing it for what it is, feeling it, and then choosing to let it go, making space for new experiences. Okay, I trust the process of life. I affirm that I am now willing to release the need for any negative situations and conditions. I'll show you that. I'll read it again. I trust the process of life. Actually, I don't feel to read it again. Okay. Beautiful. So, those are your messages. Group 3, yellow. Again, I do feel it might be important for this group to rewatch your reading, because some messages I feel need to be repeated, just so it makes more sense. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you everyone for listening to me speak. Some of you might have had messages in all 3 groups, or 2 groups, or maybe just the one, and that's okay. If messages did relate to you, you can leave a like or comment letting me know which group was yours or what message related to you if you feel comfortable sharing. I do want to end on this again. So all 3 groups, the universe moving into the new year calls you to connect more with your spiritual team. That can be ancestors, spirit guides, angels, all of the above, or whoever you pray to, whoever you connect with higher up spiritually, connect with them a bit more in whichever way is best for you. We'll do 3 mindful breaths. As we're doing this, choose again to embody the energy of gratitude. So being grateful for what you have, what you will have. Yeah, okay. So 3 mindful breaths in your own time. Beautiful. Okay, Okay, thank you again for listening to me speak. I will be back soon, not sure when, as I do feel called to take a little break just for my own health and my own reasons. But I love doing these readings, I really do. I love channeling messages, it helps me with my own spiritual practice. Yeah, if you are happy with these videos, you can subscribe to watch all the other videos or wait until more come out. There's information in the description below for other things that I offer, such as mindfulness. I do guided meditations on Insight Timer. I've also got a course available on PayHip, but again, information's in the description. And like I mentioned in one of the groups, I think this group, I do offer distant energy healing as well, such as Reiki, crystal chakra balancing. With that, I use crystals and all other types of methods. Yeah, Reiki, crystal healing. I offer on one of my listings, and this is through Etsy, the distant energy healing. On one of my listings, it's kind of like a full package of Reiki, chakra balancing, and a card reading as well, which is a great one. But have a look, see what you think. If you feel drawn to it, then that's for you. If not, that's okay. There's no pressure. I think that's it. So thank you for listening to me speak. Thanks for watching the video. Please like it if any of the messages related to you, and if not, then please share the video with someone who you feel will benefit. And have a happy new year. Thank you, and don't forget gratitude as well. Okay, bye bye.